today, just back and working and doing what you do?
I mean, it was really exciting just to be out there with the guys again. Just, doing what I love. And, it was real hard last year, season, getting injured and not being able to do that and kind of having to watch from afar. So I'm excited to just be back and working with everybody.
Are you full go for everything? You're allowed to do absolutely everything you can out there?
You got it.
Coach talked about the adversity you guys face and how you're bringing some of that into this year, remembering what you guys went through. What's the mentality? How are you internalizing and learning from last season?
I mean, there's things to learn from every season, every game, no matter what it is. So, just coming together as a team, having all three phases work together, offense, special teams, and defense all working together, and just, I think this offseason we've really become a lot closer as a team and as our, respected units. So that's been a big deal for us.
Do y'all have the mentality that the defensive line is the strength of this defense this year, that you guys are going to take the accountability to make sure that things are the way they're supposed to be?
Everybody on this team's held to the same standard, same accountability for everything. We all want to be the best segments we can be in the country. So, we take a big role on, just as a defensive line and as a defensive unit and being older guys now and just how we work and how we, want to lead everybody else. So, just bringing everybody along is a big deal for us, yeah.
What did you learn from last year being away from the game day atmosphere as far as being on the field?
Yeah, I mean, that was my first serious injury ever. So just, realizing how lucky I am, honestly, just to be out here and be able to work with these guys and all these, great people and just enjoying every moment now, never know when it's gonna be done. So just enjoying every moment with everybody.
Take me back to that play. You get hurt. Did you know it was bad right away?
Yeah. Right when I felt my knee buckle a little bit, I felt a pop in my knee, and it's not that I was in pain, but it just felt really weird. So I kind of knew right when that happened that probably wasn't the best thing.
So it was the first serious injury you've had. How did you sort of handle that, process that mentally?
It's tough. My roommates were very supportive. Everybody here is just, all the people in this building are super supportive and check on you constantly. And my family was a big part of that, just checking on me daily. And people were still, I was still included in everything, and that really helped. So.
At what point did you feel like you were all the way back, fully recovered?
I started back right after, summer one. I was back.
Okay.
In shape-wise, do you feel like where you are where you want to be?
Yeah, went through summer one and summer two, all of it. So, it's whenever you put pads on, it's a different shape than just running. So I got a little work to do, but I'll be back soon enough.
What do you like about camp? What do you look forward to about this time of year in particular? I know it has to be a grind, but
just it's all football. You don't got to worry about anything else. You're here all day long. You get to do what you love all day long. So you can't really complain. And yeah, it's a grind, but it's what we signed up for. So we're ready for it.
Do you feel like you're totally pain-free right now?
Yeah, I feel good. Yep.
How's your sister doing?
She's doing well. She's about to start chemo in DC, and she'll be here for the Furman game, though, so I'm excited for them to be back out in the stands cheering us on.
What has her journey kind of meant to you and kind of, I guess, propelled you through your offseason and your rehab?
Just tells you to keep going. It's, my little sister, but also just a little girl who just has so much on her plate right now. So just, whatever I'm going through isn't half as bad as what she's going through. So just talking to her, and she encourages me all the time, just talking to her. So she's been a huge help.
What was it like at the ladies' clinic to see her walk out there with Coach Sweeney, get that applause that she so richly deserves?
Yeah, I got a little bit emotional. I'm not used to it, but yeah, it was super exciting. Like I said, just seeing her back out here, them not being here for last season when I started playing, and just not seeing them up in the stands was tough. My family never misses anything, so it was hard to not have them up there. But her getting back, she loves Clemson, and for her to be back here and just see everybody, all my roommates and teammates, she loves it. So it was a really good moment.
What do you got to improve on most this year personally?
I mean, let me think. My main thing right now is just becoming a better leader, honestly. Just trying to lead this group and lead the defense and becoming more vocal with it. And it's hard. It was hard kind of being off, and I try to learn more and so I could become a better leader. And that was kind of my main thing.
Brian, how valuable is it to have that kind of depth on the defensive line, not only to play alongside but to compete
every single day in practice.
Yeah, I mean, as well as our offensive line, just us battling each other every day. You know, I don't think we'll see anything better throughout the whole season. So us going at it every day is all you can ask for. You know, having a really good O-line, a really good D-line, just battling and making us better is awesome.
How close do you feel like you are to your best with your injury? Do you feel like you are?
You know, there's always some hiccups getting back onto the field and feeling everything out again, being out, whatever it's been now, 7-8 months. So just I just gotta, you know, it's just getting my feet back. Yeah, I feel just as good as I did before though. So.
Offensive line wise, anybody that stand out to you
I think Walker Parks has really improved. He's done a really good job this offseason. J-Mac's always, you know, as solid as can be, and some of the younger guys, Blake and Colin, and they've done a really good job this offseason as well, just learning everything and getting in and doing what they need to do to play.
Brian, I know you weren't on the field last spring, but what were your observations of Coach Eason and what kind of relationship have you built with him so far?
Yeah, we all love him. He's you know, he's definitely a player's coach. He's hilarious. You know, it's easy to talk to, easy to meet with. It's just everything comes a lot really easy with him. So it's been really good.
Any significant differences in him and Coach Bates and just their approach and the way they coach?
Yeah, I mean, there's differences. Just personalities, just like everybody else. You know, that's kind of the main thing that I've realized. You know, sure, some drills can be different, but relative, it's all, you know, pretty similar. So just personality is probably the biggest thing.
Is he louder?
Yeah, yeah.
Is there a noticeable difference without Coach V here this year and West leading the defense? Have you noticed any like, wow, I don't hear that voice anymore kind of thing?
Yeah, because, you know, just being with him for the past 2 years and hearing him, you know, scream and yell and all he does is definitely something you get used to. But, you know, there's always just kind of been a sense of, like, players leading our defense and just having a lot of trust in our players. And, you know, our coaches do a great job of putting us in position for that to happen. So, you know, that's kind of been our focus.
Can you walk us through kind of what your rehab process looked like in terms of conditioning in the weight room and stuff like that?
Yeah, so I had surgery in October. You know, for a couple months there, you're in pretty bad shape. Just trying to get your hamstring and quad and everything back and extension and all that kind of stuff, which you don't think about until it happens. But everything else, I mean, has been, you know, really smooth up to whatever it was, 4 months, started running, cutting again, all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, it's been, you know, pretty smooth.
Brian, can you speak to what it meant to have guys like KJ and XT return for the season, to have that one last ride?
Yeah, I mean, it's super exciting. KJ and XT are both great players, and to have them in leaders, so just to have them back and just more people to lead this team to where we need to be is always good to have. So, I mean, I'm super excited to have them back.
You mentioned feeling good during summer one, but could you have gone in the spring if you really wanted to, or were you still not cleared at that point?
Maybe at the end, but, you know, just
no point.
Yeah, just kind of holding out.
Shoulder-wise, what was the process like?
A lot easier than the knee. I had surgery in January and, you know, felt just about good in about 3 months. So.
What was the most difficult part of the knee rehab?
It's just a weird feeling, you know, not having all your strength that you had, and it's all gone in a day after surgery. It's just building all that back, and your legs shaking when you're trying to do, you know, quad extensions and all this stuff. That was really weird, and, you know, just getting the mentality to trust your knee again was tough, but just, you know, felt good for a little while now.
Do you catch yourself thinking about it at all when you're out here going through practice?
Not when I'm playing at all. No, I don't know. I think it's just when you get used to doing drills and things like that, you're not really thinking about your body.
With Venables and Bates leaving, did you have any thoughts of going with them? If not, what kind of get you at Clemson? Or even if you did, what kept you at Clemson?
No, I mean, I committed to Clemson, so, you know, they were obviously great people and recruited me and all that kind of good stuff, but at the end of the day, I committed to Clemson and Coach Sweeney and the staff. So,
what kind of words come to mind when you have the season less than a month away?
Excited. That's like the main one, you know, just to be out there on the field again. It's super exciting. I feel like I haven't played football in forever, so just to be out there playing again, I'm really looking forward to.
Ryan, do you have a feel for when the brace might come off?
You're gonna have to talk to Pat Richards. I've been working on him. We'll see. We'll see.
Coach Easton was saying a couple weeks ago that he has to caution you to not go 150 miles an hour right now, that it's a long season. He wants you for all the games. Can you reflect on what that means and how maybe that's hard for you given sort of your nature?
Yeah, I mean, I want to be in whenever I can and do whatever I can and, just help the team if possible. So, Coach Eason's kind of held me out a little bit, held me back from going, a couple extra reps. And just, it hasn't been a huge difference, but just some things that I normally would probably be in on, he's just kind of held me back a little bit. So, it's all good for the long run.
So he's somewhat easy back in, I guess.
Yeah.
Brian, what's your take on mock drafts? Do you read them, keep up with them, avoid them in full?
Yeah, I don't look at them. Yeah.
What's kind of, I know obviously you have NFL projections of what does that pressure mean, if at all, or how does that kind of work into this year for you?
I don't really even think about it, to be honest. I'm just focused on the season, winning a national championship. That's all that's on my mind right now. I'll worry about all that kind of stuff whenever the time comes, but right now I'm just worried about this team and winning a national championship.
Among young guys, who's somebody that's caught your eye, spring or summer, but could be defensive line or anybody?
Freshman or just young guy?
Anybody young, yeah.
Nate Wiggins, he's the real deal. He's like, he's really gotten everything together and is out here just killing people. So he's really good.
Right. What's the role that you're looking to play on this team now, coming back another year of experience?
Just teaching the younger guys what I needed to learn when I was younger, and just trying to motivate them, because it's really tough going through a camp as a freshman, not having this experience, going against new people. College, everyone's really good, so just trying to motivate younger guys is a big deal for me, and keep them rolling through camp. It can get tough, so that and just leading the D-line, leading the defense is a big deal for me.
You've been able to observe how far Peyton has come over the last